Hey, welcome to the stage. I am Denny Van, the creator of Heartfelt Awakening. I help you accelerate your personal and spiritual growth. And today is session 3 of our 5-day masterclass, if you will, called the Transformation Lab. And just getting in, let me know that you're here so that I can know that you're here. And I'm going to be sharing this in the group for Kindred Women. Very good. So, hey, welcome, welcome. Let me know that you're here. Very, very good. Hi, how's it going? How's it going? So glad you're here. So, as you come in, today is going to be very, very exciting because we are definitely going to be going over what your most precious gift is. So, let me know in the comments if you tell me, what is your most precious gift? Yes. Okay, cool. Sharing in the group. Okay, very good. So the really exciting thing about what we're doing here is we are going through this transformation, and so many of us, we're running into problems, running into issues, dealing with anger, dealing with people, maybe even not dealing with people very well, dealing with past traumas, and we're not able to move forward. We're not able to heal from this place. So we decided to do this 5-day transformation lab for the group Kindred Women, and anybody else who is coming on in, come on and join us. Let us know that you're here. And I wanted to share so that you can download this workbook. This workbook you can download for free. So I am going to get the link here so you can download that for free. Here is the link to download the workbook. And you just type in the word homework. Send the word homework. And you'll get the workbook right away. So I'm putting in the link right now if you want to get the workbook, because we are on session 3 today. Very good. So I'm going to pin that up at the top, and I have it so that I can see the comments. Hey, welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. We are on session 3, and in session 1, we talked about, first of all, as you're going through this process, this awakening, if you will, or opening, there's nothing that needs to be fixed. That is number 1. Coming from the perspective that there is nothing that needs to be fixed. Absolutely nothing. And we basically took a snapshot of where we are on the 4 cornerstones of your life. Your connection to your mind, body, breath, and spirit. And we answered questions, and then we added them up to find out where we are at the beginning of this. Then on day 2, yesterday we went into slide creation and plate activation. And you might be thinking, what does that mean? Definitely check out video number 2, session number 2. That was yesterday. So check that out. And today we're going to be talking about your most precious gift. And a lot of us who are on this spiritual journey, if you will, we're looking for that gift. We're looking for our purpose. What is our purpose? And today we're going to be talking about your most precious gift and what that is. So we're going to be in the workbook on session 3, and right away it gets into my most precious gift is. And many of us don't even realize how precious this gift is. But I'm going to tell you something. Marketing knows this. Marketing knows how to take this gift from you. So if marketing is using this, this is something that you need to be aware of. So your most precious gift is, if you're following along in the workbook, it's the very first question here where it talks about how this gift that you have, it already knows what your needs and desires are. And it has the ability to bring it to you. Here's the difference. So many of us might be practicing in the law of attraction. And you might be thinking, you know what, I focus on these things, but it never comes to me. I never get it. It doesn't work. So I'm going to explain to you why your practice of the law of attraction might not work. It's the difference between chasing after your desires or allowing your desires to come to you. Sit and feel the difference between this. You're chasing your desires, making it very, very important. So balancing forces will come in and literally push what it is you want. Kind of like the carrot on the stick, where it's constantly in front of you and it never comes and never manifests. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to get very clear on what your most precious gift is. And it is, ready? Your most precious gift is your focus, attention, and awareness. What are you putting your focus, attention, and awareness on? This is what we feed more of. This is where we send our reticular activating system out into the five sensory world to look for what we want, or what we're putting our focus, attention, and awareness on, right? So it's looking for what we want and then bringing that to us. So we're going to be talking about, again, the difference between your current reality, what's happening in your current reality. Sorry, my band is getting loose. So in your current reality, where are you in your current reality? And then your desired reality. Where are you in your desired reality? And then the difference is that resistance. So check in. Where are you with your current reality? Are you where you want to be? On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you with your current reality? 1, yep, got it. I'm on my goals. I'm on track. I'm going in the direction I want to go. I'm achieving my goals. I'm doing what I want. 1, I gotcha. Or 10, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Goals, what are that? My attention is all over the place. I don't even know what my purpose is. And as a matter of fact, I don't even know if I want to continue in this realm. So where are you? That would be a 10. Where are you on the scale of 1 to 10 when it comes to your current reality? Write down that number. Very good. And then now your desired reality, where you want to be after you've attained your goal. Where do you want to be in your desired reality? And write that number down. Desired reality, yep, I got my slide there. I've activated my plate. I'm moving toward and I'm taking action steps and I'm going toward that goal. I'm a 1, 100%. Or 10, oh my gosh, my desired reality, my current reality, my desired reality is just a dream. It doesn't even seem real at this point. So where are you with your desired reality? And write down that number on a scale of 1 to 10. Where are you? Now, if you look at your current reality, that number, and your desired reality, that number, the difference is resistance. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on this resistance, especially tomorrow. So you want to make sure you tune in tomorrow, because we're going to give you a tangible tool that you can start using right away to close that gap. So your current reality, what number are you? Write that number in on a scale of 1 to 10. Your desired reality, where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? With that, are you on track? And then the difference between your current reality and your desired reality is, that's a fill in the blank in the workbook, resistance. And that resistance is you. And so we're going to be talking about this. And when we're doing this work and feeling this resistance, what we want to start doing is creating some inner space. And this inner space is like, you want to treat this inner space, and that's also in the workbook, you want to treat this inner space like a vital nutrient. And so as we learn that your most precious gift is your focus, awareness, and attention, that means you want to create some inner space. And most of us don't have any inner space. We're constantly thinking about something, doing something, having anxiety in the body, and our minds just don't shut up. It's like a tsunami wave of all of these thoughts, ideas, beliefs, programming just running, constantly running in the background. And we don't have any inner space. And so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to talk about being a human being. There's 2 parts of you that create a whole. The human part of you is this body. It's my name, my gender, who I think I am. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a coach, I'm a reverend. I'm all of these things. I can list them all. However, all of these things are related to my human, the human part of me. And this human part of me belongs to time and space. It belongs to the earth, really. But there's a larger part to you, and this is the being, because we're human beings, right? This is the unseen metaphysical part. The human part is the seen, physical. The being part is the unseen, metaphysical. And this part of you is much, 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 much larger than you can imagine. This is the larger, more powerful part of you. And so when we shift into the being part of us, the most important thing we have to do is we got to let go of the human part of us. And so this is where you begin to create this inner space, and you want to treat this inner space like a vital nutrient. And so we do have meditations. You can check out our YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to that if you wanted to look for meditations to create some of this inner space. And this is really what meditation does. It allows you to get to know this part of you. And you got to become zero, because I can't take Denny with me into this expansive nothingness. I can't bring the idea that I'm a woman, or the idea that I'm a mother, or the idea that I'm a wife into this space with me, because I have to be zero, nothing, and not attached to any of the ideas of who I think I am. Are you following? It's a tiny, subtle shift, but if you can get this shift, you create some massive inner space, and you want to treat this inner space like a vital nutrient. Very good. And so now we want to talk about this healing team, and if you have past experiences, ideas, beliefs, programming, trauma that has not been healed and integrated, then you're dealing with parts of you that may appear or wake up in your personality that sometimes take over. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating our healing team. And this healing team is you. It's all you, because again, there's nothing outside of you that you need. There's nothing outside of you you need to heal you. There's nothing you need to change. There's nothing you need to fix. However, if you are divided into parts, and these parts are hidden in the unconscious part of you, and then these parts wake up and appear at the least opportune time. It's usually when you're triggered, or you're experiencing a lot of stress, or stuff is happening in your life, that these parts begin to wake up. And based on past experience, it's going to dictate or decide for you your future behaviors. So we want to become aware of these parts and then integrate these parts into the wholeness that you are. And what that looks like is, it looks like a soccer field. And we're going to get into more of this tomorrow in session 4. Tomorrow is going to be really important when we discover how you are the genie and the bottle. This is huge. If you get this, massive changes can begin to start happening in your life right now. Right now, you can see massive changes. If you can understand this, and then how to use this to integrate all of those parts, and then you come to the wholeness that you are. And this is when the mind and heart come into a space or a frequency of coherence. And this is where the magic happens. When you can bring the mind and heart, because the mind has its own, the brain has its own frequency, right? The heart has its own frequency. But science is telling us, when we bring, and this is something you do on the inside, I can't do it for you, but I can point you and guide you the way to do this work. And this is what we're going to be doing. I can guide you to create this frequency within you called coherence. And this is where the magic happens. It releases healing hormones, feel-good hormones, the good part that helps the body decrease stress, decrease anxiety, decrease blood pressure, decrease thoughts that go 10,000 miles an hour. So when you create this space within you, this is where the magic happens. That's all I can say. So you're stepping into your power. This is truly shifting and stepping into your power. And when we have a bunch of women, kindred women, who are stepping into their power, not having past experiences dictate your choices now, because a lot of times past experiences might bring us into a state of fear, and we're making choices from a state of fear. We want to make choices when the mind and heart are in coherence, and this is where massive changes happen. Very good. So that's going to be tomorrow. So today we're getting in, your healing team is composed of, and this is tomorrow, we're going to really get into detail with this, because right at the beginning I'm like, there's nothing that needs to be fixed. But now we're talking about the healing team. How does that work? The healing team is you, and it's all the parts of you working together. This is the parts that you are consciously aware of, because, science tells us we're only consciously aware of maybe 10% of what's going on. Because, I'm not consciously aware of my blood pressure or even my breathing, digestion, blood flow. I'm not consciously aware of all of those things that are happening in the background. So what we're doing is we're creating a healing team that consists of your conscious awareness, but it also includes the unconscious awareness. And this is sometimes parts will wake up and then come in and start to dictate your behavior based on past experiences that haven't been healed and integrated. So we're going to be really getting into that tomorrow. And then it also contains the subconscious. So we have the conscious awareness, the unconscious awareness, and then the subconscious. The subconscious is in a unique position, because if you think about the wholeness of conscious awareness and unconscious, we have a small part that we're consciously aware of, but a very large part that we're unconsciously aware of. The subconscious steps back and sees them both. Sees both. Because we're not unconscious of what's going on in the unconscious, right? But the subconscious sees not only what's going on in the unconscious within me, but within you, and this is how we're connected collectively. So when we're doing this work, and we're going to start doing this work tomorrow, when we're working on one person, and let's say somebody's watching this later as a replay, you're also having the work done within you. This is the power of this work. And this work is based off of Dr. Gary Flint and EFT and the chakra system. So I've combined all of these things for a very powerful, tangible shift that you create. You create this. You do this. You do the work from the inside out. And this is why we start to treat this inner space like a vital nutrient. And we're starting to get selfish on what we're putting our focus, awareness, and attention on. Because what you're putting your focus, awareness, and attention on, you're saying yes to. So if you're putting your focus, awareness, and attention on something you don't want, you're saying yes to this. How many get this? Do you get this? Tell me in the comments if you get this. Because if you get this, oh my gosh, massive shifts can start happening right now. Right now. Very good. So your team, your healing team, is composed of the wholeness that you are. What you're consciously aware of, unconsciously aware of, and the subconscious. So this is the healing team that we're going to be working with tomorrow. But we have to get all of the parts on board to join the healing team so that we can teach the subconscious how to do the work. And we're going to be doing that tomorrow. And it's super simple, you guys. It's a metaphor. Once the subconscious understands the metaphor, it can start going to work right away for you and start reprogramming our automatic reactions based on past experiences. So how many of us have gotten toward our goals in life, and we're moving toward our goals in life, and all of a sudden we hit a point where we feel stuck or uncomfortable, and we know we have to take that next step, but we are feeling stuck and we might feel uncomfortable? One of two things is going to happen. Either our past experiences, our past traumas that haven't been dealt with, is going to pull us back into our comfort zone and sabotage us, or we're going to go ahead and feel the uncomfortableness and do what needs to be done anyway, and we start even faster moving toward our goals and desires, right? So if you're dealing with past issues that haven't been integrated and healed, these past issues will start to make decisions for you. Decisions based on fear, based on what happened in the past. You think, well, this happened in the past, and I know this is going to be the next step. Let's pull back into our comfort zone. We do this through self-sabotage. How many can relate? How many have experienced this? Let me know in the comments. Very good. So I want to tell you, this has been such a joy for me to do this for the group. And I want to let you know tomorrow we're going to be opening up our doors for an offer for you. And but today I want to make sure that you're going through these steps and following through with each step of the homework. So on day 1, you took a screenshot of where you are. Day 2, you learned a very powerful tool on how you are this tool, using slides and activating the reticular activating system in the brain, in the nervous system, and using the plate and activating that so you have a slide in the plate so you can get to your desired reality, almost like pulling it toward you instead of chasing after it. This is the difference. And then today we're talking about what your most precious gift is. Your focus, awareness, and attention. What are you feeding it? Because whatever you're feeding your precious gift to, you're going to get more of. Even if it's what you don't want. This is powerful. This is powerful. Very good. So tomorrow we're going to be meeting here again, same time at 3 p.m. And we're going to get into detail on how you are the genie in the bottle. And we're going to get into how this process transformation method works. And it's super easy. And you won't believe people that I've worked with that have issues with spiders, issues with talking in front of people, have anxiety. I worked with just a woman last week who was at a 9 or a 10 with her anxiety. She had stuff going on with going through a divorce that she's doing, and with her kids situation. Her anxiety was through the roof. And we went through the process transformation. We went through 3 rounds, just 3 rounds, took maybe 20 minutes. And she got her anxiety from a 10 down to a 1 in 20 minutes. This is faster than an anxiety pill can work. Right? So going from a 10 to a 1, is this important for you to learn? Would this be something that would benefit you to learn? And it's only going to take us a few minutes to learn it tomorrow. We learned a little bit of the first part today by learning how you are the healing team and what is comprised of the healing team. It's your conscious awareness, the unconscious, and the subconscious. These are the 3 parts of you working together. And the subconscious is connected to the larger unseen part of you. The conscious awareness and the unconscious is connected to the human part of you. And so we're going to learn how to get these working together as the healing team. Okay, very good. I want to thank you for this opportunity to give this work and to do this masterclass with you. And I also want to know, your homework for today is, what was your takeaway from today's session? What questions do you have? What can I make more clear for you? What are you unclear on that you would like more clarity on? And then tomorrow, we're going to start doing the work. We're going to start doing the work. So wherever you are, if your current reality and your desired reality, and the difference is like a 7, 8, 9, 10, let's talk tomorrow. Let's start doing the work and making shifts right in the live, and you'll see the power that this work has for you to make massive shifts. Very good. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And then today, remember your homework. I want to see what your biggest takeaway of today was. And do be sure to download the workbook, because you can go back and watch the videos from session 1 and 2, and then today is session 3. And how what is your most precious gift? Can anybody tell me what your most precious gift is? Tell me in the comments what your most precious gift is, and start getting selfish with what you're putting it on. what you're giving it to. What are you giving your most precious gift to? So with that said, thank you. Just checking in with the comments. Very good. So thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and I look forward to being here with you tomorrow.